everybody. We are changing the bed. Happy cleaning day. Oh goodness, I overslept. I took some strong painkillers last night playing up, and that's another reason why I'm trying to get this channel up and running, because parts of me are wearing out, and my back especially. My back has been giving me some jip recently, to the point where I know that in the next 10 years, if I don't make the change from ironing to content creator, I am going to be flipping paralysed, because my back is just going to go. I know, I can feel it now. It's pressure on my lower spine. So that's why, another reason why I'm going and doing my best to make this a better channel. And yeah, I'm really feeling it. So anyway, last night took 2 really strong painkillers. Blimey, that sent me off to Llandynod. I know you do, because of what happened when you slipped. It's awful, and I know that mine's been constantly stood ironing, moving boxes, gardening, and then you know, housework on top, and it's just last night I was in agony. It was burning, you know, that point where you burn. Yeah. And you just feel like all your nerve endings are on fire. Well, that's just what it felt like last night. And I took 2 really strong painkillers to try and get some rest. And I woke up to the doorbell going off this morning. And one of my customers is outside waiting for the laundry. And I just said, I'm so sorry. I said, I'm in a lot of pain. I said, bear with me. I'll go get your stuff. And that was at 7:30 this morning. So yeah, good grief. So yeah, this morning I'm a little bit sluggish, but I'm moving. Have a wonderful time. Celebrate the birthday in style. Get out, do something fun. Birthdays are for celebrating. Oh, have the best time. Oh, hello, precious Gabriella. I didn't see you pop in there, my darling. Well, welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. Another space note. I really do. Get out there, have a great time, party on, Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Excellent. As the saying goes. Yeah, if you're as old as us, then you'll probably know which film we're referring to there. We're not worthy. Yeah, but we're just going to take all this laundry now. Yay, look at that. Lucky me. I get to wash all this. First of all, we get to kick it all the way because there's no way I'm carrying that lot. Oh, dear me. Oh yeah, I've done the lot. I've written a book on it. Let's just make sure we got it all. Yeah. There we go. Just concentrate. Make sure you don't kick your leg out. And then go with the laundry. Just think that I am dusting the floor as we go along. Oh, stop. Oh no. Yeah, there. Sadly, I don't normally have to reach for them, but it's an old injury. When I had my second child, I had the one where symphysis puber, where all your bones and your pelvic girdle all start to split because you're carrying a child. And when I was having my child, which was a month early as well, she was a month early, she was a big girl, and while I was pushing said child out, everything just collapsed, and my right leg, literally dislocated from the hip socket, and the pain, I can't describe it. I'd had an epidural and I felt the pain, and I can tell you that the midwife turned around and she goes, "Oh, well, that's very unusual. I've never seen that happen before." And I'm like, unusual? What's unusual? Somebody please explain why my bottom half of my body just feels as though it's been dipped in molten lava. The midwife goes to me, "Well, I don't want to panic you, dear, but when you push next time on the next contraction, I'll push too and we'll get your leg realigned." And I'm like, okay. Doing all the things. And so, the next Herculean effort to bring child into the world, my leg got shoved back in the socket. And now and again, when it's very damp weather outside, and I am knocking on a bit now, things are wearing out, man. I'm not as young as I used to be. Oh, did you? Did you like the book? It was. It was really painful. I mean, it's like, I don't know. How do you describe molten lava and there's a baby rhino running around a house and it's on fire, and the only exit, as I said, is through the cat flap, and unfortunately, and that's how it is. And giving birth. Oh man, no. It's really hard work. And sometimes you look at your child and you think, why? It's no fun. It ain't any fun. And things are wearing out and I'm tired. And I want an easier life. I do. I really need an easier life. Never mind. As the good Lord said, what doesn't kill me, I'd better start running. Asma, you must read that book or listen to it on audio. It's just brilliant. It's a homage to the 1980s and a homage to the wonderful H.G. Wells. It's just awesome. It's terrifying, and as I say, if you didn't have a fear of spiders beforehand, you will when you've read the book, because the chances of anything coming from Mars, just remember that, right, all the way through. It's never, just repeat after me, it's never gonna happen. I hope. I always add that bit on at the end. But plausibly, it possibly could. Oh, just getting the washing on. The first wash load of the day. It's never going to happen. I don't say never. We'll just pray to God it doesn't happen. Because if these little things, oh man, pure nightmare fuel. You'll be sleeping with both eyes open when you've read this book. There we go. And the first load of the day is on. So, I know H.G. Wells, Cthulhu and the Time Machine. I watched the movies. Well, just imagine, right, setting the scene for you. H.G. Wells, Danny Boyle, and I'm going to remember the other guy's name in a minute, because he's done 28 Days Later and 28 Years Later. Alex Garland, yeah. H.G. Wells, Alex Garland, Danny Boyle and Quentin Tarantino sat down in a coffee shop and invited Stephen King and James Herbert over to join in, and they thrashed out a story, and Barnaby Walters was born, and Scuttle appeared. Right, that's the level, that is the quality that you're getting in this story, right? So all those people got together and Barnaby Walters arrived, right? And well, you're gonna be like I say, a stiff drink, and you're gonna love this book. You really are. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome, and I loved it. And I cannot wait to see what he comes out with next. Whether or not it needs a sequel, I don't think so. I think he needs to do something else, because you'll know when you get to the end and you see what happens, you'll be like, no, we don't need to know what happens next. We can already imagine. An all-star cast, absolutely. It's a shot in the arm that the horror industry has needed for some time, and I just absolutely loved it. It was on point, perfect every step of the way. Yeah, exactly. I think it may be on Audible. I know the guy writes, not writes, he works for Waterstones Books. So hopefully it is on an audio. I never checked that. All I know is that I've read the book and I just, yes, mate, I want more, definitely. But yeah, and sorry, I was explaining about my leg, and anyway, the pain in my leg at the moment is it's up there, right? It's around about an 8. And I've had some painkillers. Last night it was over an 11. The pain barrier. I was not in a good place. No, it happens. This is what happens when you get old, and this is what happens when you've got a pre-existing injury. And even though the leg is in the socket, sometimes I can feel it move and it grates on the bone. And when it's grating on the bone, it can get a little bit painful. And when I'm stood ironing, as you can imagine, it's even worse. Sometimes the pain is just so bad, I actually feel physically sick with it. Henceforth, why I'm hopefully moving away from ironing and moving more towards being a creator online. And that's what I'm kind of planning. I'm a long way off. I'm a long way off, but if people keep supporting me like you guys are doing, and you're watching my videos and you're sending thumbs ups and in general building the hours up on my long form videos, then thank you. I really appreciate it, because it all helps, and eventually one day maybe I can retire from what I'm doing here and do something different. Yeah, 8's bad, 11 is on fire. It's like, just give me an axe and I'll take my own leg off. Yeah. But, that's what happens when you decide to have children. You described that really well. What, the horror, Matt? Did I describe the horror of the leg, or is it the horror of the giant spiders? I don't know. I don't know which one you're referring to, Matt. Is it my leg? I was afraid of spiders as a child. My older brother was no help. Now they startle me, but I've mostly grown out of it. Maybe they can just shoot my leg. I can understand the searing hot pain. I haven't experienced your exact issues, but I certainly believe it. You described the pain really well. The chat is very slow. Yeah, I'm sorry, I popped it on slow because my eyes this morning, with me having painkillers last night, I'm like, I can't focus. I can focus, but I'm struggling to focus and read the words at the same time. I'll get there. I will get there. But yeah, searing pain is no fun, which is why I kicked the laundry down the stairs this morning, because I just could not physically pick that up, balance the phone and talk to you all at the same time. I'm like that old American president Jimmy Carter. He couldn't chew gum and fart at the same time, and I'm struggling to do the same today. Gee, that girl can't chew gum and fart at the same time. No, she can't today. Anyway. I know. Story of my life. I just cannot get my together today. My sheets together today. No, I cannot. I am 3 sheets to the wind. Oh. So, enjoy Scuttle. It is truly terrifying. Yeah, absolutely loved it. Oh my goodness me. Have you ever seen a film as well called Eight-Legged Freaks, where giant spiders take over? I think we're in Arizona, but we might not be. But the film's called Eight-Legged Freaks, and these spiders are monsters and absolutely flipping terrifying. And they descend upon the town. It's almost like a B movie from the 1950s, but it came out in the 2000s, I think. Anyway, it's called Eight-Legged Freaks, and it is a monster movie on flipping steroids, and it's everything you want from a classic monster movie. Oh, Arachnophobia is peak spider horror. I remember going to cinemas to see that, and it's nearly 35, almost 40 years ago when that came out. It must be. But it still terrifies me. I mean, Steven Spielberg is on point with that. You know, I actually hope, if they're going to make a movie out of Scuttle, which I really, really hope they do, I'd love to see Steven Spielberg make it, because he would be brilliant. He would. Oi, yes, oi, we're talking about spiders, yes. You need to see Eight-Legged Freaks. Put that on your watch list for the weekend, right? I'm not joking, you are going to have the most fun. Look for the motorbike chasing scene, right? Where a bunch of teenage kids are trying to outrun the spiders, and they're all on motorbikes, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's pure nightmare fuel. It's just brilliant. Honestly, I love it. In fact, I love it so much, I think I might watch it this weekend, because it's yonks since I've sat down. Same energy as Slither movie. Oh yeah, Slither was so good as well. Oh, those slugs. Brilliant. Peak horror. Ants are also scary. Sometimes once I dreamed about ants swarming and eating people. Oh, that reminds me. It's from the 1970s. It stars Joan Collins. And she's doing a horror movie all about giant killer ants. I think they're in Louisiana. I know that they're going to this sort of village, town. Right. I call them villages because I'm from the United Kingdom, but I guess you'd call them like a small town out in America. And Joan Collins, anyway, and a bunch of people. I think they're on a tour, like a holiday or a tour guide or something. And all I can remember is these giant ass ants, and they're terrorizing the populace, and they've either eaten half of the people that live there, or they've turned them into drones and they're controlling them from the mines. It's brilliant. It's so campy. It's sci-fi gold. And Joan Collins is fantastic. She must have only been about 20-year-old when she made this film, and she's just awesome. She's so much fun. Yeah, it's such a great film. It really is. And Land of the Land of the Ants or Giant Ants or Killer Ants. It's just got a really campy title. But all I can tell you is it's got Joan Collins in it. And for the life in me, I have seen it, but I cannot remember the title of the film. So if anybody has got Google to hand, please flash up the name of that movie. I have been seriously physically abused, which dramatically enhanced my nerve damage. Oh, luckily my nerve damage mostly healed since the abuse. I am very blessed to be mostly healed. It takes a long time to heal nerve damage pain. Yeah, it does. And I mean, the child is now 21 and my leg is still burning. In my dream, I was an assistant to a professor who researched the fire ants in Africa, and the ants trapped us in our lab, and they ate the professor. Oh, that sounds like Phase 5 or Sol Blass. Now that is a movie about killer ants. Lynn Frederick stars in that, and Colonel Wilde. Anyway, it's called Phase 5. I think it's Phase 5, and it's a film by a guy called Sol Blass, and it's an art film from the 1970s, but it's horror. It's pure adrenaline fueled horror, all about ants taking over the world, and they become the apex predator, and we become their test subjects, and it is terrifying. It's absolutely brilliant. I just want to call it, is it like Phase 5 or Phase 8? Is something with phase in it. Yeah. Could be. Dreams are codes. Oh. My dreams are unbelievable. Oh. Burning nerve pain is genuinely scary. Yeah, it is. It's horrible, especially when you can feel the bone grating on the bone, which is even more terrifying. It's just like grinding. You can just. I need a shot of WD-40. There's a movie from 1958 called Fire in the Jungle. Giant ants. Legion of Fire. Killer ants. Yep, that's brilliant. I'm part of the small number of population that do not dream. I close my eyes and open them, and it feels like a second has passed. You never dreamed? Oh. Do you not dream either, Ned? I do. I have really vivid ones I don't like. But I know, and then I choose to read end of the world books. Oh no, I think the one that Joan Collins is in is I want to say it's 1970s, but I might be wrong. But I know she's really, really young. Legion of Fire is from 1998, and I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen that one. Do you know anything that's really got killer animals in? I absolutely flipping love. I'm addicted to anything that's got killer animals, right? You know, you tell me it's got the end of the world, right? That ticks a box. It's got killer animals in it. It's like that ticks a box, and it's like the demise of the human race. I'm like, take my money. I cannot wait to go see this film. Yeah. Do you know, fun fact, when they made James Herbert's Rats into a movie and they called it Deadly Eyes, and it starred Satchman Crowther, right, as the janitor, because he wasn't in it long, probably because he couldn't afford him, but, you know, he was only in it for such a short period. But anyway, the killer rats, right, watch the film and look really closely at the rats, right? You will see them wagging their tails and barking, right? they used dachshunds, stuck ears on them and long wriggly tails and a little bit of fur, and tried to make them look like rats. And they could run all over the place like rats would, but they just started jumping up and down and barking. And as much as they tried to like take that edit out of the film, they didn't successfully edit all of it. So there's like a really famous scene in the book, in James Herbert's book, where everyone's on the London Underground and they're all being attacked by these giant rats. Well, they tried to recreate it in the film, and everything's going fine when they're charging down the train line, and it looks as though they genuinely are a bunch of killer rats. And then they get all the people on the platform and have them trying to run away and escape from all these rats, and they turn back into like, well, they're going to do what dogs do, so they start jumping up and down and barking. And it's just hysterical because you've never seen a rat jump up and down and bark, but they did in this film, and it just turns it from a horror into an absolute comedy gold, and everybody plays it straight. They really do, and they're like trying to convince us, the watchers, that they're really dealing with giant man-eating rats. And it's just dachshunds, and they're trying to lick the populace to death, not chew them. Yeah. Empire of the Ants, yes, that's it. Empire of the Ants, fabulous. Yeah, I didn't dream since about 17. I had a traumatic event, and it was like the dream button was, oh, hon, I'm so sorry. 2012 American movie about the end of the world, fiction. Yeah, that's a good film, 2012, but it's not a Patch and the Day After Tomorrow. Rats are also scary. You are very pretty, but your personality is amazing. Oh, thank you. Oh, gosh, thank you very much. So, that's very kind of you. Thank you, Ned. So, do yourself a favour. If you fancy a giggle, but want to see somebody desperately trying to play a straight movie about killer rats, as well as killer ants, watch Deadly Eyes. They do the best. They do their best, but these dogs, they are dogs, dachshunds. They act their little paws off. They deserve an Oscar for trying to be rats. Oh, I'm sorry that you had that too. Oh. You never know. You never know, Another Space Nut. One day, Dream Button may get switched back on. We can but pray, because dreaming is the brain's way of resetting, aren't they? Dreams are the brain's way of resetting. Mind you, the onboard computer that's up here, I think my guardian angel is somewhere in the world going, no. That's what my guardian angel's doing. It's like, oh, she's done what? Again? Exactly. Anyway, we've been spending way too long in the utility room, so we're going to go back upstairs and start doing some actual cleaning. Oh, ouch. Once I get the day rolling, I'll be all right. All right, I'm coming. I know, you want your breakfast again, but you're not having any more food because you've eaten, and you're going to get a fatty bum bum, you are. You can see me upstairs. Oh, I love the audacity of Auntie. He just runs into the kitchen expecting food. we are currently in the bathroom. There we are. Right. Oh, I've run out. Cleaning. Cleaning. Okay, fine. Turn you that way. Oh, come on. There we go. Right. We will leave that to flipping well soak in because it's got a week's worth of grime to get off. Yeah, they are cute little sausages, these dachshunds, but unfortunately they're supposed to be killer rats. And jumping up and down and barking and wanting to have belly rubs in the middle of a horror movie is not conducive to making it a horror movie, which is what these dogs do. It's pure gold for funny. It really is. Right. Oh, goodness me. I am very busy. Gracious. Oh, dearie me. What a state. What a grotty thing. Well, indeed. Oh, my goodness me. There we go. Clean as a whistle. It was as clean as a whistle. I am so happy that it's as clean as a whistle. It smells a lot better than it did. Oh, my goodness me. I never stop. It's not doing my back any good at all, but needs to be done, needs to be cleaned. There we go, we're nearly done. Just going to let the bath air off. Alright, get these next up. I feel as though once you've got the dishwasher on and once you've got the washing machine on, then everything else sort of falls into place and you get like the day moving, and it just helps. Oh, cleaning, it is not for the faint-hearted. Oops. Oh, damn. Stick that back. Goodness me. I never knew I had so much stuff. Unbelievable. Everything is so unbelievable. Awesome. You can have the best time. Honestly. Oh, dearie me. Yuck. You're gonna absolutely love it. I honestly, 10 out of flipping 10. It is utterly terrifying. Oh, I could hear something outside, but I'm not sure what it was. Anyway, whatever it is, it's gone. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You are going to have the best time. You are. Bleach. The one thing you're going to need down the loo is bleach. Cats, I swear by it. Put that down there. Now, here we are. Here we are. Glass cleaner. Awesome. I'll wash my hands now. You are going to have such a good time with that novel. I'm so excited that you're going to give it a go and just read it and enjoy the heck out of it. Right. There we are. Cleaning. Cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. That's what we're doing today. Right, that's their bathroom done. Time for in here. Just one thing I need to do. I'm being kind of quiet because my student child is asleep, and it's not fair if I'm crashing around trying to do the cleaning while she's having a sleep. So I'm just gently having a gentle, having a very gentle morning. And we're just slowly getting up and doing a bit of cleaning, and then we'll vacuum mop later when I can actually, because we'll have clean bedding, and we will have a lovely meal to look forward to. The stir fry we didn't get last night is what we're having tonight. There we go. There we are. Much better. Much better. So yes, we're going to clean all of this bedroom as we usually do on a Friday, because let's face it, after you've lived in somewhere for a week, it's going to need it. Needs a reset. We love to clean in this house. It helps me sort my mind out too. I love cleaning. It sets my mind, which is a good thing. Is that a delivery? No, no, not a delivery, not for us. I'm waiting for a parcel. I'm waiting for a parcel. If I put you there, I can see you. There we go. A clean home is a sign of a clean life. Rubbish for the bin. Oh, ouch. Oh, I lost my balance then. Ow. This is an exact replica of the bouquet I had when I got married, that I had made for my first wedding anniversary. There we go. My husband had that made for me. Well, it's very old now. clean. Can't get enough of it. So yeah, I'm just being a little bit quieter, simply because my little girl is fast asleep and I don't want to wake her up. Oh, cleaning. When I'm in other areas of the house, I'll be able to be a bit louder, but it's not fair at the moment to make too much noise. Just trying to get your phone to stand upright sometimes is a nightmare. We like clean, neat and tidy. We've done a lot this morning so far. Yeah, that's right. Plants. Right, what we need now is a spotted winter. Windows. Okay, that's that one. And then we'll do this side. Okay, that's that one done. Oh, hello, hello, hello. We're cleaning like mad today. It's Friday. That's what we do. I think cleaning is good for the soul. You get up, you tidy up, and you get going. Still a bit of moisture in that. That's good. Right, just pull the curtains on for a bit. There we are. Where am I going to pop you? I think I'll pop you back here. Cleaning is so much fun. Cleaning gets the job done. Cleaning is what we do. Cleaning is what I enjoy. Oh, I do. More minutes. 10 more minutes and I'll have in here finished off as well. Hello, hello everybody. Thank you for joining me.